Hi, my name is Ann Benzel. I'm here for the Corporation from National Community Service from Learn and Serve America. We're here at the Learn and Serve grantee meeting, and I'm here with some fabulous ladies from Puerto Rico, Connecticut, and New Jersey, and they are going to tell us a little bit about service learning and the impact that they see in front of their eyes every day. So, Elaine, can I start with you? Can you tell us a little bit about your program and what kinds of service learning you're doing?
Okay, in Puerto Rico we have service learning year-round. We don't have separate activities, but it's it's integrated into the curriculum, and students after school hours, after 3 p.m., provide service in their communities, and Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays also. So the curricular part is during class time, and the service part is after school hours.
And what kind of service projects are they working on?
We have a wide variety. We have 25 projects. To give you an idea, we have one that works with children who have cancer. And what the students do is they learn how to sew specialized clothing with Velcro or buttons. And then they make the clothing for the kids. They have 3 hospitals they provide service to. They give in the clothes so that the children will not suffer pain when they're changing them. And they also provide crafts and theater for the kids who are receiving chemotherapy, so that they can get their minds off of what's happening. So it's a beautiful project. That's one of 25.
So that sounds like a great project, and obviously very moving. Can you sort of maybe share some kind of epiphany or moment that you've had where you really feel proud to be, part of the service learning community?
I am totally proud. Puerto Rico has beautiful projects. That's one. And we have so many that are doing so many magnificent things to help change the communities and to better. And one of the, I guess, there's so many moments, but I've had students who have written to me through internet as the program director, and they thank me for making a change in their life, how Learn and Serve has changed their lives totally. We had one student from 9th grade write a letter because she was going to high school, and they didn't have that Learn and Serve America project there. So she wrote to her teacher, and she wrote about her experiences and how she was a student who was failing, who was cutting class, and who was having problems everywhere at home and in school, everywhere. And that now she looks herself in the mirror and she doesn't know who she is. She's not the student she was then, and she's happy she became part of Learn and Serve because it changed her life. We have been getting information on student achievement, and we have last year for 2008-2009, we had an 84% increase in achievement grades where students maintained or bettered their class grades. So I think that's awesome.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about your service learning programs and maybe some of the impacts you've seen in your community?
Bueno, los programas que nosotros tenemos en Connecticut han impactado a los estudiantes que están en grado desde kinder hasta octavo, noveno, en 3 áreas. En el área académica, donde los estudiantes han mejorado su habilidad de lectura, en el área del medio ambiente, todo el movimiento de Green and Environment, y en el área donde los estudiantes comparten, ayudan, apoyan a la comunidad de la tercera edad, los senior citizens, en español le decimos la tercera edad. Esas 3 áreas en particular son de mayor impacto de los programas que nosotros tenemos en Connecticut. Connecticut es un estado pequeñito, tenemos 5 programas, pero estos 5 programas incorporados en 5 distritos, pues verdaderamente contribuyen a la experiencia de Service Learning en sobre 60 distritos a lo largo y a lo ancho de Connecticut.
Great. Well, thank you very much. And you had mentioned that you sort of have a moment that kind of stands out in your mind where you saw service learning really take place and kind of left an impression on you.
I did. I actually have 2 moments. The first one was when the actual teachers and students put me to work on one of their service learning programs. It was actually, both examples are from the same school, Cumberland County Vocational Technical School District, and they were building a house. So I actually did put siding up on a house, and that was pretty impactful. It was the very first few months that I was working with the Learn and Serve program, and And when it actually clicked to me, this is what the students are learning in the classroom. It is tied to their academics, it's tied to their curriculum, and they're actually building a house for somebody in their own community. That's very impactful to me. Another one was just recently, the same school district has a program that works with dentists in their local area. They come in and they have hygienist students. So the dentists and hygienists are working with these students and actually cleaning the teeth of preschool to approximately 6th to 8th graders in the community who can't afford to go to the dentist. And they come into the school for a special day, give kids a smile day, and just to see the students learning from the professionals in the school. They have their dentist chairs and they have their equipment, and before the students actually sit in the chairs and get their teeth cleaned, we had little preschoolers, and these are high schoolers, VOTEC students, and they're actually teaching them how to brush their teeth with puppets, and this is how you floss, and asking them questions. So that was very impactful to me, just to see the interaction from preschool all the way to adult, and how the dentists took of their time to actually work with the students. So that was very impactful.
And just one last question for whoever wants to answer. Can you guys tell me what service learning is? I know so many people outside of the sort of community kind of sometimes wonder, what is it? And is there a way that you kind of explain it to other people out there that makes it clear, do you think?
How much time do we have? Just kidding. To me, I try to explain it because, you know, when we work out of the State Department of Education in our respective states, that's the first question that is often asked. And they say, you know, what is it a strategy? Is it a methodology? Is it an intervention? And I think it's all of it. It's an opportunity. I see it as an opportunity, as a challenge for young people to experience learning and serving. You serve and you learn, and you make that connection. It's what many of the psychologists talk about when you grow brain. You make that connection over here that you're learning a concept while you're doing it. That you will never forget. So it's practical, it's meaningful, it makes that connection. So you want to continue doing more. And you say, you walk away and you say, that was important to me because I understood that and I experienced it. So in not so many words, that's what we think service learning could be best defined. But if you could add.
I just have one little thing to add as to our definition of service learning. When I'm talking to teachers, they tend to think that service learning is an add-on. It's something else that I need to do. And what I heard from someone else, and I'm about to quote her, is that service learning is not an add-on to your plate. It is the plate. It houses everything that you're already doing. So you're already doing it in the classroom. It can be a teaching methodology. You're aligning things to the curriculum. It's just a special plate that you have that has everything on top of it.
I'm just going to say a small phrase which I use a lot is, what kids learn in the classroom, the community becomes a laboratory where they put it into practice.
Great. Ladies, thank you very much. That was wonderful.
Thank you.